Okay, my first guest, Oscar-winning actress. What guy is not in love with this woman? Her films include Private Benjamin, Death Becomes Her, The First Wives Club. Her latest film is called The Out-of-Towners. Very funny comedy. Opens April 2nd. Please welcome Goldie Hawn! You look great.
Thanks, honey.
You always make a great entrance.
Well, would you do me a favor? Would you snap this?
Would I snap that?
Yeah, it unsnapped.
Oh, I thought... Have I broken it? Oh, I'm sorry.
You're gonna pay for that.
Oh, I must have broken it somehow. I feel bad now. Is the other side broken too? Oh, I'm sorry. I feel terrible. Does it go on the first one or the...
You had to take it off. Now you gotta put it all back.
Wait, does it come on the second? Yeah,
No,
I'm in high school now. There we go. Is that right?
We have so much to talk about.
Is that right? Oh, I have it on the wrong one.
Oh, who cares?
Oh, it's okay. Well, maybe it'll unsnap again.
Well, how does it look?
It looks great. Let me see. It looks great. Yeah. I saw you at the Oscars last night. That was very funny when you were standing. What were you trying to get back to your seat and then?
Yeah, I went to talk to Warren for a while.
You went to Dr. Warren.
I got waylaid. Oh. That was so weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went to see him and talk to him, and then we ran back to our seats, and then the people that, they sit in your seats because they have to fill up all the seats. And the two people that were sitting in our seats, we just didn't go to the bathroom, we just went to talk.
Right.
Suddenly now Whoopi, sees that we're standing there and made a whole thing. And I didn't know we were on television.
You didn't know you were on television?
Well, no.
Oh, not at that point. You thought you were still on commercial. Oh, I see.
I mean, I knew I was on television when I was on television.
That makes it fine.
Huh?
Well, I want to ask you now, when you and Steve come out, and you guys make a great comedy team, by the way.
We had so much fun, I swear to God.
You guys are really cool.
It was like he played the horn and I played the piano, and then sometimes he played the drums and I played the bass. We were like a great duo.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Jamming and
playing the bass and the cello and everything else.
Exactly.
Now, it's one thing I didn't understand when you're talking about Gods and Monsters, that won Best Screenplay.
Yes.
Now you said you lived in that house.
Oh my God.
The actual house that
the actual house that was written about. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Was the house that I brought all my children home from the hospital in and raised them till they were teenagers, and then we just moved out a few years ago. But that house was the house that he lived in. And they all learned to swim in the pool, and they all did this stuff. And people used to say, and I thought, my house was haunted. And, actually, the house was haunted. One time I was talking to my dad on the phone, and I saw my plant move. I mean, literally, it was a grape ivy plant, and it was as if somebody had waved their hand across it. And I said, Dad, I think there's a ghost in the house. And he said, well, of course, I was crazy, which he thought I was anyway.
No.
But then we would have lights go on, lights go off. But by the way, the greatest vibe in that house, my children still miss that house. Yeah. And so when I was there giving the award to this guy, I got excited. I was living in the moment. Sue me.
It wasn't. So you pick up vibes from a house. Can you walk? Does that happen a lot when you go into houses? You get a vibe?
I do get a vibe. I started this like years ago. I started getting kind of dizzy and lightheaded if I go into a house that was haunted. Kind of. Waylaid.
So you walk in and right away, do you get a vibe right away, or you have to be there? For example, if you have a few drinks, do you find the dizziness comes on sooner?
You know what? You want to know something weird about that? You know what? I get really psychic when I have a few drinks.
Really?
I do. It puts on a whole, other perspective on everything. And I see right through you, babe.
Really?
Yeah. That's no wool over my eyes.
Now how about...
But anyway, yeah, go ahead, because this is interesting, this house thing. It's very weird.
Yeah, so
I went into a house in 1970, and I literally was going to buy the house, and I felt very weird. I left the house. I said, geez, I have a really bad feeling in this house. I feel like bad things happened here. It was a bad vibe, And a guy checked the house out for me. He said, don't buy that house, because Michael Curtiz lived in that house, who was a film director, who was a cripple. The guy that was in the house just lost his money. A baby was killed in that house. Someone drowned in the pool. The house had a history of bad luck. Gene Hackman bought the house, and I tried to tell him I think he got a divorce. I don't know, Gene.
Well, that's a good realtor you had there. This guy.
Well, actually, it wasn't a realtor, but you tell me your story, because I know you've got one. Is it?
Well, actually, you know, my wife is a similar. We go to look at this house in Beverly Hills. This is like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
We said, whenever at the time, we're never going to. Let's drive around Beverly Hills and see a house kind of in our price range in Beverly Hills, up on Cielo Drive.
Yeah, I like that drive.
So we go along and we go in the house. Maura says, "Oh, this house is creepy." I said, "It's a beautiful house." I said, "How long has it been empty?" I go, "Oh, it's been empty about 15 years, 18 years." I said, 18 years? That seems odd. Well, some family problems with the house. Oh, family problems. Well, I don't know. Why do I care about family? It's the Manson house.
Oh, my God.
It's the Manson house.
Oh, my God.
They couldn't sell it. Then finally they tore it down and built something else. My wife had gone, "Oh, this is a creepy house." I go, "Oh, will you stop? It's not a creepy house. You look at the beautiful view. For this kind of price, it's half the price of all the other houses."
Isn't that weird?
But
you can get that.
Yeah.
You just have to open your,
Now, your husband, Kurt. Now,
channels.
is Kurt sort of a free spirit? Does he soar with the wind and get these same vibrations?
Kurt is a free spirit.
Yeah.
He's the most fun person I know.
Yeah.
He is spontaneous and fun, and he enjoys my sensitivities.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Especially after a few drinks. Now, I watch your movie. Very funny, The Out-of-Towners, and I see this really good-looking guy at the beginning of the movie, and it turns out...
Oh, my God, it's my son.
That's your son? That's your real son? He's a handsome kid.
Thank you. He is handsome. And he just got another movie. He's going to North Carolina and doing a film, and Katie's off doing a film. And our house is like actor's studio. It is so cool. I mean, I look down the hallway, because Kurt's in my bedroom's over here, and theirs is over here in like the hallway, just sort of the stairway, and I look over, and they're passing sides. "Ollie, would you read with me for this audition?" Oliver comes over, and he says, "Kate, come on over here, read with me for another audition." And Oliver's girlfriend is Vanessa Shaw, and she and Katie were both on the Vanity Fair cover together, literally sitting together, and everybody lives in our house. We have so much fun there.
Well, it does sound like fun, actually, because most people can't wait to throw the kids out of the house.
Oh, God, I know. We do have fun. So we have Oliver and Katie, and everybody's working. And
now, tell us about The Out-of-Towners. Now, you and Steve, I love you and Steve together. You guys seem like you'd be a couple in real life.
I know, but I told him last night in the limo, I am so happy I'm not married to you.
Now, why? Why is that? Why is that?
I'm joking. I'm joking. Because Kurt was there.
Yeah.
No. No. I have so much fun with Steve. We're a great team.
Now, what is this clip we're going to see?
This clip is after I've just about had it. And that's it.
Oh, you're fed up.
I'm fed up.
Well, just about had
no,
it.
I haven't.
Not that. You mean you're fed up with New York.
I'm fed up with...
Right.
Well, I'm fed up with the problems. I love New York. New York is like great. It's a great character.
But this was a bad day in New York.
This was a bad day.
This is sort of the end of a bad day in New York. Let's take a look.
Right.
Hello.
Just great, baby. Goldie Hawn opens April 2nd, The Out-of-Towners. Right back with Elton John right after this.